Welcome to my channel, Delphi Oracle Healing Tarot with goddessLyphe, the people's goddess. I'm reading for you intuitively, energetically, and traditionally. Here we focus on healing. So at the end of the reading, we're going to get some oracle message, throw some tarot on it, and then get a self-love, self-care healing message from spirit. And we always take it how it resonates, okay? So let's have a look at some energies here. We are in the energy of the 1111 portal, which is an energy of bringing us, kind of catapulting us into the position in our purpose that we're meant to be in, okay? So energetically speaking, we're going to allow our spirit guides, our angel guides, the ancestors to come through at this time and allow spirit to interpret for us what we need to know. I am your favorite tarot card reader. I also happen to be your favorite manifest enthusiast. Check me out on goddess_Lyphe, Lyphe, on Instagram for wisdom and insight on practical techniques and spiritual technology for today's modern goddesses and awakened gods to manifest your intentions with clarity. Okay, so let's get a word from spirit, find out what spirit wants us to know at this time as we're in this very powerful energetic 1111 portal, as we're also still in the very powerful as well blood moon, full moon, and Taurus energy. Okay, thank you divine feminine energy, mother goddess, and divine masculine energy, father god. Thank you to my G team, my angel guides, my spirit guides, the ancestors, and other tarot readers who have helped me tremendously on my journey. Thank you to the energy of the goddesses that I embody. Thank you to the ascended masters and the masters of life who have joined me here in my 3D physical experience. And thank you to the Holy Spirit who resides with me always and never leaves me. Thank you for always residing with me harmoniously here in my 3D physical experience. So we're going to allow spirit to guide us and let us know what we need to know, okay? So we're going to get an overall energy. I work very closely with the goddess Isis, so we're going to pull from my Isis deck and find out what the overall underlying energy is, which is life restored, priestess of the phoenix. Life restored, priestess of the phoenix. So some would definitely say that this 1111 portal energy that we're in right now has a lot to do with the transformation and certainly has to do with the rise of the phoenix. So it is we're very aligned and alignment actually with that energy that is catapulting us into the position that we should be holding within our purpose. I feel like I am talking to the general collective. I do feel like I am talking to the general collective of what we call light workers or spiritual workers, Reiki healers, tarot card readers, spiritual teachers, leaders, people who can communicate, mediums, spiritual mediums, psychics. I feel like we are advancing in our purpose and our spiritual gifts at this time. I feel like the 1111 portal is pouring into us what we need and should have to fulfill our spiritual purpose. So let's get some more energies here. So we get these messages from the angel guides. Listen deeply in divine timing. Let's get some energy. Disruption and obstacles and challenges, okay? Where there's change, there's always obstacles and challenges, so we shouldn't be surprised to see something like that come out. And take time to breathe out, and you are good enough from our Moonology deck as we're still in this full moon energy. So that's full moon in Virgo here. Okay. I feel like as we are closing out the eclipse season and we're going back into a season of intentionally manifesting with clarity, and as the dust settles, so to speak, or the chaotic energy that we've been experiencing throughout the eclipse season is now settling and yielding a finished product. Now it's kind of like the end of the washing cycle, where you get this turbulent, spin cycle, and then it just levels out and it's over and everything is clean and ready to move on to the next process in laundry or the next level. I feel like that's where we are, energetically speaking, right now. With Listen Deeply and Divine Timing, I feel like that is time, General Collective, to take heed to what the messages are that the divine is giving or sending to you, especially through spirit, through your intuition. It's very important to see things with a higher perspective, a higher self perspective, or a third eye view. It's very important to stay in alignment with the divine, and be very in tune to the downloads and messages that the divine is sending right now, because this is a graduate. This is past, the graduation. This is now going into your field, and this is now having to, perform. And so things are one way, definitely, when you're in training, and quite different when you actually get out there and have to, perform, or actually get out there and have to showcase or do what you need to do. Okay, so I use two words that kind of go with like show business. So I'm feeling like, collective, there's also an energy here of celebrity status and fame. We will definitely see if that actually comes out when we throw the tarot, but I can hear the verbiage that I'm using, and I feel like I'm talking to a portion of the collective that is already putting themselves out there, already in the spotlight. And so I'm feeling like those who are resonating with the energy of fame and celebrity status should now start to open up to the possibility that an opportunity may come towards you for that purpose, to catapult you into that position of your spiritual purpose, as where we are. So I'm going to use my hoodoo deck, my hoodoo tarot deck here, which is heavily inspired by the African diaspora, history of early history during slavery times, and during a time when a lot of our superstitions, our sayings, are kind of like our ways have meshed from the old world into the new world. And so we're going to essentially speak to the ancestors here and see how they clarify this for us. Listen deeply. Okay, so Listen Deeply is clarified by Aunt Caroline. Aunt Caroline, I broke my nail. I'm going to have to get that fixed, but we'll deal with that later. Forgive me, excuse me. Aunt Caroline, I'm feeling like, is here as in the capacity of as a guide, in the capacity of Listen Deeply. So this is going to be, your favorite aunt's advice. In other words, this is going to be, again, the divine speaking to you through the downloads, through the memories of the things that you were always told. And with Pa coming out here in that great big old full moon, I feel like that this is being activated for you as a team, a guidance. I'm feeling like this is also wisdom. So now we've got Listen Deeply to good advice, stories that have been handed down from generation to generation that have, a meaning or a lesson to learn, right? I'm also getting, with Paul showing up here in this full moon, and in the picture on the card, it's a older man with his arm around a younger man, and they're looking into the moon, and he's no doubt sharing with him wisdom. I'm feeling like this is the divine wrapping their loving arms around us and ushering us into a new position where we are, again, like I said earlier, using the wisdom that we have obtained from the lessons that we have been learning, and putting it with what we've always known intuitively or subconsciously, which has been taught and passed throughout generation to generation. I feel like this is culminating into some historically influenced, spiritually influenced, with what's going on in the here and now and future vision type, all converging, conglomerating together to produce this type of consciousness that is going to be very useful in the purpose of the collective that I'm speaking to. Let's put something on divine timing, ancestors. Thank you so much for your presence here. Thank you for being here with us. And we've got Two of Knives is here. So like there's Two of Swords, I feel like it's the same. Two of Knives, so it's divine timing. I feel like the decisions and the choices that are going to be coming towards us, we're definitely going to have to use our intuitive, our third eye, in order to see, deeply into these opportunities and to choose wisely and in divine timing. With Daughter of Coins coming up here, I'm feeling like that's very much like a Queen of Pentacles energy. So I'm feeling like that there's going to be support, resources provided here in our physical experience. So as Mother Earth nurtures and nourishes our natural needs, I'm feeling like divine is also going to cause the earth to bring forth resources and nourishment, resources, things that we need to carry out our purpose here in this 3D physical experience, with all things considered, right? We have natural needs that need to be taken care of, as well as supernatural needs that need to be taken care of. And I'm feeling like we're in alignment with this 1111 portal energy to receive such provisions, right? Let's talk about disruption here. Thank you, ancestors, for your guidance. Let's get a couple on disruption. So I'm going to take Ace of Baskets and Dr. Grant, okay? So with Ace of Baskets showing up here, I'm feeling like that's kind of like Ace of Cups. So I'm feeling like the more that we exercise and practice self-love, like we will always continue to be exercising and practicing self-love, the more that we do that is healing. With Dr. Grant showing up here, I'm feeling like it's a medicinal purpose, it's healing, it's therapeutic. I'm feeling like self-love, the understanding of it, the consciousness and awareness of it is going to be brought to a new level, a new position of alignment here within this portal, okay? And we have Mother of Sticks here, which is Queen of Wands energy here to me, and obstacles. That is clarifying obstacles and challenges. So let me get another, because I'm not really sure how that. I feel like collectively we are in divine feminine energy as we are continuing to co-create with the divine. With Seven of Sticks showing up here, I'm feeling very much like in this depiction, Seven of Sticks is more like Seven of Swords, or no, Seven of Wands. Yeah, Seven of Wands. So I'm feeling like this is a reaping of what has been sown prior, energetically speaking, right? In the Mother of Sticks energy, I feel like that we use our supernatural know-how to handling, overcoming these obstacles divinely, right? This is something that I say on my Instagram channel, handling, overcoming these obstacles divinely. So I'm feeling like with the work that we put in and the connection that we've made with the divine, that we're going to be given keys to unlock doors, secrets that to make sense of things that are mystical. This is the type of wisdom that is uncommon, that has maybe been held back or hidden. And I'm feeling like the divine is making this available to us at this time for the purpose of overcoming these challenges that are going to be set before us uh, divinely, with the help of the divine that would be. So this is an exciting time that we're coming into. I'm feeling like we are being prepared collectively for that next level that we will be quickly reaching, that we are equipped to, embody this role of this level of spiritual growth that we've obtained thus far. And so with the Moonology cards here, the disseminating moon said, take time to breathe out. So definitely I am resonating with, breathing exercises, or I'm feeling like the divine would feel like, or the spirit is telling us that we benefit from breathing techniques and breathing exercises in order to take in this consciousness, to remain grounded, to keep from being overwhelmed or feeling any level of anxiety, because this is going to be a very fast transformation, I feel like. Let me get two from the ancestors on take time to breathe out. Even if that's just remembering to deep breathe with your diaphragm. Even if that's remembering to, take in a quick draw 4 count breath, hold it for 7 and breathe out for 8. That is also just remembering to feel your lungs, when you think about it, because I think on a normal day-to-day basis, most of us breathe very shallow. If you pay attention to your breathing, I feel like the divine is leading and guiding you through the Holy Spirit to learn how to slow down, take a breath, and just breathe, right? So we've got take time to breathe out. We've got courting coming out here. And I feel like this directly speaks to the divine counterpart union. I feel like journey, the divine counterpart union journey. I feel like the journey has been really rough on the collective that's been participating in the separation and preparation for this sacred union. And I'm feeling like the divine is saying, take a break from this right now. Take a break from this right now. Let's explore these other avenues of growth, of spiritual growth. Let's take some time and think and learn about, what your other spiritual gifts are, and start to use those. Let's just turn our focus and the intensity of our focus, bring it away from this divine union counterpart journey. Let it do its thing in the timing that it's in at this time. And let's bring the focus back on ourselves, as evidenced by this self-love disruption of self-love that had come up earlier, right? 5 of baskets here. I feel like with 5 of baskets showing up, that's also saying, let's give this a rest for a little while. There's some energies of regretfulness. There's some energies of feeling that this journey has been fulfilling in many ways, but as far as sacred union is concerned, has been kind of unfulfilling, and there's been too much focus placed on union, on sacred union, too much focus placed on the outcome of this divine counterpart journey. So I feel like the divine through spirit is saying, let's give this a rest for a while. Let's heal. Let's look at these so-called regrets that we might be feeling from this journey, and kind of reconcile that, right? And so with full moon in Virgo here, you are good enough showing up, is the garden. And I like that because of the green here. And this one, you are good enough. It kind of gives me like a healing, comforting, like Mother Earth type feeling. Full moon in Virgo is definitely an earth, sign. So that makes sense with the garden here. And just see how the feminine energy here on this picture is, tending to her garden. And so I'm feeling like this definitely is cohesive as a reading with what I, have uncovered prior to this, is that we should take time to, you know, plant seeds, to cultivate our strength. Showing up here, we've gained a lot of strength on this journey, and so we need to fall back maybe from this masculine energy at this time and go back into creating and developing, with 4 sticks here showing up at the bottom of the deck, more foundational stability for ourselves, because I feel like we've just been going through a lot recently with this journey. So I'm going to go ahead and let's talk about our self-love, because I'm watching my clock, and I don't want the video to cut off. Okay, so let's talk about the self-love advice from Spirit. Overall, this is really, really solid reading. Release. This is our 5D self-love, is our 5D care of our aspect of who we are, of our spiritual being, right? Release. Spirit is saying to release. I stop fighting my fears and the hardships of life. I control my thoughts, live in the present moment, and accept each stage of life. I work on what I have power over and put into God's hands what I can't change. I trust that everything will work out for the best. And I feel like that's also for that take time to breathe out energy that we discussed, where a lot of the divine collective is exhausted through this, so-called soulmate, twin flame journey type thing, divine counterpart union journey, and definitely feel like it's time to step back, take a breather, and start putting our focus to some other things, and kind of just let that brew and simmer for a little while. And again, with our self-care guidance from Spirit, which is alone time, I'm feeling that also confirms what has been shown and revealed to us during this reading. Take some time to spend some time alone, settle the energy of what you had to have so much courage and strength for. Tend to your garden, whether if you feel like that's internally with nourishment, drinking more water, exercising opportunities to eat clean and eat green, also taking care of your outside, if that is physical activity or exercising, or just getting out and then doing things that you enjoy. We are still experiencing good weather here. I'm on, close to the East Coast, and it's still warm and it's still nice, outdoor weather. So before it starts getting cold and whatnot, take advantage of being able to be out in the sun, and take advantage of, maybe, planting some seeds. Also, spiritually speaking, meditating outside, and just taking in fresh air, right? Well, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much. Again, or please like and subscribe to my channel. That helps me get the messages out there. And I'd love to have you as this soul tribe is forming. It's very exciting. It's a brand new soul tribe. As I am a brand new baby reader here on YouTube. Your support means so much to me. Thank you for spending your precious time with me, and thank you for your divine presence. And remember, I sincerely hope that you find what you're looking for. I do, and you will if you follow your intuition. Love yields peaceful, harmonious energy, and Goddess is blessed. Bye.